It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. I caught that crib and moved 2 chains and then I hid the rest.
We literally exist at 20K a month.
The most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast.
The heck? What even are those exhaust fans? My God! It's so small. Look at it. Like when you get close to it, look at this. This thing is tiny. Oh, shit! It's fucking perfect.
Good morning. It's 7:30 here in Denver. I gotta get dressed. I gotta get my teeth brushed. We're headed down to the gym. I'm gonna take you guys with me. It's been about 2 years since I've uploaded on the channel, but as you saw, we took delivery of a really cool Lamborghini, and I wanted to get you guys caught up with everything. It's been 2 years, like I said. So let me get dressed, let me get my teeth brushed, and then I'll catch back up with you guys here in a minute. We have a ton of work that we need to get done today. We have client calls, we have to build out some projects, SOPs, to build out the back-end infrastructure through ClickUp. I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through everything I do. I got so fucking rich. But for now, let's head out there and wait for the boys to get up, and we'll head to the gym. The boys are up. We got all 3 of them. Ollie rolled up here. Hayden's here. Cole, both CEOs. We are getting ready to head down to the garage now. So this is the boy Cole's car, X5M. He's hopping in there. We're heading to the gym. We got the Lamb. As you know, we were talking about that a little bit this morning. Hayden's hopping in the G80. We're headed over to the gym. Ollie's just being creepy. And then we have Ollie's car over there. All right, let's get in, let's go. Oh, man. His car is so incredibly loud. I'm sure that just straight up destroyed the mic audio. So it'll be fun tearing up the roads, getting down to the gym, let the car warm up. We don't need CarPlay. All right, park this bitch in sports mode. Parking brake off, first gear. I'm gonna follow the boy there. Let's roll. All right, I'm gonna get out of the garage. I don't wanna hit anything. I'll see you guys when we get out of the garage. All right, we made it out. We're headed through Denver now. You can see, brand new. We made it out. We scraped a little bit, of course, but we're headed now. We're just going straight to the gym, so I'll kind of keep you guys caught up there. So there is a chance that we end up getting just straight up kicked out of the gym. So yesterday we had this little issue with one of the employees who was kind of just straight up harassing us there. I'm not sure. I don't think he liked our cars. I don't know. Whatever it was. He was just being a douchebag. So we had not a friendly engagement with him yesterday. I'm pretty sure he took down our names and he's gonna remove our membership. So we may be on the chase today for finding a new gym. But the plan is I'm gonna head to the gym. We're gonna get done with that. I'm gonna kind of show you guys around the car as well. We're just gonna get a shit ton of work done. Eat breakfast and whatnot, but we're headed out still. So let's keep driving. All right, we made it. The boy let us through. I don't know if you can see him in there. The boys. this car looks so sweet. Oh my God. All right, we have a tunnel, so we gotta. All right, let's head out. All right.
Connor hopping out the whip.
Bro, the sun is like blaring out the camera. All right, the boy Hayden's recording now. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So, good. That was pretty good until we saw the state trooper. All right, so the boys' parking spot. So we're at Lifetime here. We found ourselves our own little parking spot in the corner of the parking lot, and we're gonna go head in and figure out if we were kicked off, and then we have, I don't know what he's doing, but I'm gonna head in and we're gonna go see if we got kicked out of the gym. So there's one more gym that we're gonna look at hitting. It's called Armbrust. It's a full-blown bodybuilding gym. So is it the most ideal place for us to be? Not really. We're out. Quick little revs and we're headed out. Let's go. Hello?
Turn around, go back into the gym parking lot, spin all 4 tires, burn out, and just leave marks all over their front entrance.
No, definitely not.
No, I'm just joking.
All right, bye, brother.
All right, peace out.
All right, we're here. I'll see you guys as soon as we get out of the gym. We just got done with the gym. It was leg day. Cole and Hayden are gonna stop at Mike's camera. They're gonna get cameras so they can start filming YouTube pretty much as well. Hayden made it. We're at Mike's camera. This is pretty much the camera pickup spot. They have some of the most incredible camera equipment. Now, I'm not sure if they're gonna let us film in there. I mean, it's literally a camera spot. Let's get some stuff for their, they're pretty much getting some channel stuff for their own channel. You're getting a camera. Hey, brother, come on. Cole's paying Hayden now. They just picked up a camera. Obviously, we just came to Mike's camera and we got another camera so that now the boys both have cameras and they're ready to start vlogging. Yes, sir. Camera secured.
$4,500 later.
$4,500 later. All right, cameras are secured. We're ready to head out. Let's get home.
Back to work.
Back to work. Got shit to do.
Back to Call of Duty.
All right, back to Call of Duty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get home and start the day. It is currently 10, almost 10:30 now. A little bit of a later start to the day for sure. Man, I love this car. I love this car so much. There's nothing that beats this V10. Oh my God, the handling is perfect. The sound is even better. Man, nothing beats it. I love this car. I don't think there's a louder car on the face of this planet, if I'm being honest.
Was it loud enough?
Barely. Barely.
Oh my God. Oh.
Stream, welcome to the bedroom. 15th floor penthouse.
This is Hayden's room.
Take a look. There's
Holy shit. He has a full view over the city, over Denver.
And the $600 dog.
He's got a bunch of guns. $600 gun, dog.
Yeah, $600 dog.
Yeah, don't play games at Elitch's.
I'm pretty much gonna get sat down and check out my schedule. I can tell you immediately what I have to get cooking is, like I said, I have a meeting with 2 of the clients today, Allie and River. beginning filming YouTube, which obviously we've done that. Make a first Twitter post. Complete a onboarding pipeline within ClickUp, talk to Veronica about outreach, and start looking into another possible marketing acquisition. So give me like 15 minutes to kind of absorb back in, because we've been out all morning picking up cameras and whatnot, but I will see you guys here in like 20 minutes when I got an idea of what I'm about to do. So I ended up actually updating my camera, so I'm using the Sony FX3 now, but I'm going through all of my pretty much just catch-up work with everything that's going on, and there are probably 45 different DMs, 45 different people needing a bunch of crap done today. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna complete my personal to-do list of tasks, and then when I have time, I'm gonna follow up with everybody and start working on their work. Otherwise, I don't know if I'll even be able to complete everything that I need to get done for my own personal company today. So anyway, the woman made a phenomenal breakfast. There she is, chefing it up at the moment. We are about to tap in on some steak, eggs, some toast, and pineapple. Thank you, Sophie.
Of course, baby.
The steak is done perfectly. Like I said, we're on a new camera, we're on the FX3. Anyways, just got done with about 4 hours of working on the pipeline that I was talking about building earlier. So that's completed now. I do need to duplicate it into another workspace. That's gonna probably only take like 30 minutes because the initial build is what takes the longest, and hopefully I can walk you guys through exactly how we set up these systems and these processes to gain control over your company. I'm sitting here now that I've done with the database that I was building out and ClickUp the pipeline. I am calculating my personal expenses and my split expenses. So how me, Hayden, and Cole have this house set up is we split everything except for like the blatantly obvious personal expenses. You know, if I go and buy a new gun, then obviously I had to pay for it. But in regards to the personal expenses, if I do a full overview, or if I do a full selection, I get about $17,391 in, this would be personal expenses. The main expenses that were causing this absurd personal expense on the month was one, Apple Store new MacBook, which was actually 10 grand, but my buddy bought my previous one. Then we have car transport for the Lamborghini. At Triple J, we were buying some guns. Sephora is Soph's car. I don't know where this number comes from. I don't buy that much stuff, but I'm sitting here and somehow this number is totaling an obscene amount. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can cut down expenses. You know, just because we got a lot of money coming in over here doesn't mean we need to blow it all. So now we have our split expenses. So these are expenses that are typically split 2 or 3 ways. So now if I just do an overall selection, oh wow, that's a lot more than I expected it to be. There we go, $45,000. So like I said, I don't know where the majority of that spend is gonna come from. I mean, even that divided by 45 divided by 3 is still 15. Oh, actually, that's not bad at all. So I think we probably all have really similar pay spend because it's the first 5 rows we do together. The first 10 rows is us blowing money together. So I think we would save a bunch of money.
What was this conversation? What would we save money on?
I mean, me personally, I would, one, let's not get a new MacBook. That saves bread. Don't get a new car. Oh, shit, we have the M3s coming in.
Yeah, but it's not like...
No, it's worse than that. It's 20 G's.
Yeah, I guess you're paying more than I am.
How much are you putting down? 15?
15.
Okay, that's fine. And then don't buy a new gun. And then that's it. And if you just don't do those few things, you save 10 grand. Holy shit. But then, our split expenses, our first 10 rows is 45,000. Our entire is 58,000.
That includes rent, everything.
That includes, our rent, which 58.7 divided by 3, that's 19.5. Like, fuck. We literally exist at 20K a month spend per person. That's $60,000. In order for us three to breathe, it's 60 bands. No, yes.
No, we don't.
I believe it, bro.
I believe it too, but we don't gotta like knock about it and shit.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up the calculations. It was on my to-do list anyway. Figure out exactly how much we're spending and where, and then see if I can trim up some of the fat. We have church Bible study that we got to get to in about 7 minutes, so I'm gonna do my Bible study, and then I'll reconnect here in a little bit. So we just finished Bible study, and I got back to the desk to figure out this P&L. So this is probably one of the first times that I've done it in quite a few months, and to the accuracy that I've done it. Now, I'm gonna show you guys some numbers because I'm just gonna let the numbers talking. So previously we were talking about our household expenses, our business expenses, personal expenses, and so on, and I was able to come to the final numbers, and I'll kind of show you how I got that math. But right now we're sitting at $8,900. I'm just gonna round it, $8,900 in household expenses, another $11,500 in business expenses. This is split between Cole and Hayden. Another $17,300 or $400 in personal expenses, which is just ridiculous. My company's payroll is $176,000, and then that gives our total expenses to $214,229. Profit, so total money that came in was $355. With subtracting the money out, we ended up profiting about $141,000. Now let's kind of break down where these numbers are coming from. I'm gonna flip this around so you can actually take a look at the sheet itself. So when we take a look at some of these numbers, we're looking at household expenses being on a bit absurd for the month of November. We had the cost of our personal trainer, which was $7,200. We had the Whole Foods, our grocery bill amongst us four that live here is about $4,200. We paid our rent, which was $9,900. Lifetime Fitness, which we no longer are allowed to go to. And you can kind of go through, I'm not gonna go through each one, but you kind of see that these numbers are adding up really fast. Now, looking up over here at the New Fans payroll, we get pretty much relatively similar where our first 10 are making up the entire company's spend. And then here, you can take a look at like how I was trying to calculate my expenses. I was trying to come to some kind of accurate number because I was genuinely curious. So to breathe and operate my entire company is actually around $25,000 on a normal month. Now I'm also taking into account I need to be alive. So that's why the household expenses are still involved. Is this generally really high? But I think so, absolutely. But we also live in the nicest apartment in Denver. We drive great cars. We eat the best food you could possibly eat. And at the end of the day, that's gonna be expensive. So and then like I said, total profit was about $141,000. So outside of all of the expenses, profit that still made it into my account outside of the expenses, still about $141,000. So like I said, we were able to save about 11 so total profit looking at about 150. 152, 153. So I'm gonna finish this up as in make it make sense in my head, and I will pick you guys back up. Like I said, tonight I'm still gonna show you guys the car. That was the point of the video, but I'm gonna get to it. Let me just finish this up and I'll head down there. It is currently 9:21, so give me till probably 10 and I'll head down there. All right, once and for all, probably the point or the whole reason you even came to watch the video, you wanna see the car. So I know you guys have probably not seen this car specifically in too many videos because it's the last generation of the V10. It is a 2024 Lamborghini Huracan Technica. I bought it from One Motorsports in Miami. They flew it up here. They drove it up here from Denver, or from Miami to Denver. I took delivery of it, as you saw in the beginning of this video. The car had about 300 miles on it when I picked it up. The car now sits at about 1,000 miles. I've had it for a little bit now. Drove it around, obviously put some miles on it. So Cole's car, Lambo, and then Hayden's car, Hayden's M3. And then we do have one more surprise that gets delivered here very close to Christmas, is the new G80 M3. So fully loaded, carbon buckets, stunning car. Anyway, you are here. We'll talk about that when it delivers. You are here for this sucker. So, like I said, 2024 Lamborghini Huracan Technica. The day I got it, I shipped it right back out to get a PPF, and the brake calipers upon delivery, as you saw, were black. Now they're blue. Why'd I go with blue? Because, as you saw earlier, the interior is blue. So we have exact matching blue carbon ceramic Lamborghini brake calipers with the interior. So now once you get inside of the car, it's a pretty damn tight fit. We get little lights up here. This I don't think actually helped anything. Small door compartment here. This is about the only area that you can put stuff, because this is barely big enough for your phone, and then underneath the console is not even big enough for a wallet. So the seats are beautiful. I think the spec itself is absolutely stunning. The carbon buckets with Technica written on it. Everything is manual in the car. If you want to go forward or go back, you pull a lever. And I mean, this is the car. There's nothing much to it. Foot on the brake, start it up. We have our dash. You can see about 1,000 miles on it. And if I change the setting to sport, you will see that the heads up changes as well, very slightly, and then to Corsa. So it's like red, orange, and then like white. But we do get an infotainment center on the car that's relatively pretty quick. It does glitch out with Apple CarPlay quite a bit. Apple CarPlay only works through the cable. I'm gonna get the car turned off because it's just being loud now. So funny enough, when you hop out, the Technica comes with a valve control system that is automatically keeps the valves closed if you're traveling, or if the RPMs are any lower than 4,500. So it means the car was really quiet when you're just doing regular day-to-day driving. Now, the car being loud at 4,500 RPMs just has the higher pitch. You're already going so fast, so you're hearing everything on the road that you're not even like hearing the sound anymore, because there's no sound dampening on the actual car itself. So what we did is, from Valvetronic, me and Hayden actually opened up the back of the engine compartment, engine bay, and down underneath a few different pieces that we had to unplug and fucking take apart the whole car was the valve controller system that we were able to remove from the car or unplug and intercept it with the Valvetronic system. So now it allows me to just keep the valves open all the time. And I also do have a remote that's really finicky, but it lets you close it whenever you want. So you can have it quiet, you can have it loud, you can do whatever you want. Other than that, the car is absolutely just incredible. Absolutely just stunning, and I would not trade absolutely anything for it. I paid about $315,000 in cash. Now the Technicas are roughly going for about $340, $325 base to $340. I was able to get mine brand new, I mean relatively 300 miles on it, for, like I said, $315,000. That's a great deal. Long story short, the guy who bought it just needed to get rid of it. So he sold it to this dealership that I know the owner to, one of the owners, and he was able to just immediately transfer the title over to me, which was just fucking awesome. So I was able to just pay dirt cheap for the car. They had it shipped. It took about 8 days to actually get into my hands. And then once it was in my hands, like I said, I shipped it out. I had the brake calipers powder coated and the PPF applied on it. So we're gonna head back up. What else is there to talk about? I'm not entirely sure. I'm probably just gonna pick the vlog back up tomorrow. Good morning. It's day 2. It is December 18th. What do we have to do today? So yesterday we made our first Twitter post. Twitter post there. We completed our onboarding pipeline. We figured out the personal P&L. Like I said, made our first Twitter post. Began filming. When there's some free times, complete some ClickUp tasks, and then Cole and Hayden need to get something from them. But then we also have film a specific video for one of the creators and are hopefully going to get them all completed today. I'm pretty confident in that regard. Now, we are about to head to the gym. It's 7:49, but we don't have a gym to go to. I got an email from them yesterday that I've been personally banned from Lifetime. Anyway, we need to find a new gym. Just got home. I do have pretty much a meeting right off the rip with one of the companies that we're working with, and it looks like there's some good news that they want to talk to us about. We have some ad creatives that we need to create and set up for one of our clients, Taylor, and we need to talk to Veronica once again about possible outreach. Let's see.
I would like to have all the account managers gone or transition positions, such as like our Snapchat.
Yeah, I was under the impression that the spread on them is some of them have 5 to 10, and then most of them have 1 to 2. That could all just be shifted up to the first 5,
Correct.
and then fire $30,000 in account managers.
Like, I couldn't think of anybody better, and she's very, very big on AI, so this isn't something that's gonna take her a lot. She doesn't have to do this. We could start with like the content overview, checking in with the clients who aren't doing it.
I think she's gonna kill it in that social media department. I really do. Getting her over to project management or a project onboarding, I would say, or initiation. I think that's honestly a pretty damn good idea, because if she carries that level of passion towards each one of those, oh man. All right, as you can tell, that was a pretty big meeting, pretty much just a restructure of an entire company. We have a little bit of an overstaffing issue in regards to how many employees that we have hired, how much staff we have, a little overestimated on the amount that was needed. And so that's going to get slimmed down, and it looks like a lot of the departments are going to be shifted, or the department leads are going to be shifted over to different department leads. So anyway, I'm going to get to work. I have to obviously get through everything that we just talked about, knock it all out, and then I have some meetings with Allie and then hopefully Taylor as well. So it's a Wednesday. I've gotten just about nothing productive done. To me, meetings are productive procrastination. This idea that everybody else has, that because you have a meeting, you're now productive and it's seen as valuable. So what I want you to do is understand that while you are running your company and your business, and you being the sole reason for success within the company, you can't allow your time to be stolen from you, because frankly, your time in innovation and your time in advancement and your time in infrastructure building and fundamental building is now being allocated to somebody else's idea and giving your time to somebody else. So was that meeting that you just had that now threw you off of your flow? Because let's be honest here, if you're sitting and you're locked in and you're working for 5, 6, 7 hours, and you now have a meeting with somebody, you've now been completely thrown out of what it was that you were doing that was incredibly important. You're now no longer doing that. And so when you try to get back into the workflow state, guess what? It's a whole lot harder to do. So you have to ask yourself, was that meeting worth it? And generally speaking, it's going to be no. So here's what happened to me today. I asked my companies to book calls with me so that we can cover some bases. Soon to find out, we could have texted all of this. And so I pretty much entrapped myself into the meeting. So the blame is on me, but in retrospect, I've always delegated meetings to each other, excluding me. Send me the notes afterwards, because I can read over those notes and then just complete the task. I don't need to have a conversation with you on the task to complete, because frankly, I can just complete the task. And now who's gonna end up completing more work? The person who's talking about the work that they need to do, or the person who's just actively doing it? And so it's one of the ways that I'm able to hack my productivity, is by not allowing my time to be stolen by others who want their time stolen from them, because they, once again, feel like they're being productive when it's just productive procrastination. So anyway, I do, like I fucking said, I have one more meeting that I have to attend to, possibly one more after that. If not, I am going to be alerting my teams that I will not be taking any meetings outside of Monday. So Mondays, I'm allowing you to have my time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are my time to work on everything that I needed to get completed. You can have my time on Monday, which allows me to just complete their tasks on Monday as well, and then I can forget about it. But that's how I'm going to go about supercharging my productivity in regards to operating 2 companies now. Anyway, I will pick you guys up when I hop on this next call, let you guys listen in so that you can, honestly, I want you to listen to how many pieces could have just been texted, I could have worked on and solved. Now, the one thing to know, sometimes you are going to be in companies in which your time is going to be the most valuable piece. So how do you delegate something like that? To me, it's hiring a person. Hiring a personable person. You can call them HR, somebody who's just going to take on your meetings for you and send you the summaries. Is it going to be expensive? Not really. You can hire for $3,500 a month. I would recommend USA based. Simply connect their meetings to fireflies.ai, and their meetings will then be summarized and dropped into your inbox. So now you can just watch their meeting or get the summary of their meeting and then action items. So now you never even needed to be in the meeting, and now effectively you're 2 places at once.
Nothing much. I'm here with Jose. So I really wanted to hop on a call because I'm not sure if you noticed. This is just a couple of things. So we kind of went back and forth with them. We tried to niche down, but that was also, we kind of realized that we're niching down and we're trying to shout out all these new accounts when my account is still young and it doesn't really have a huge following. Mm-hmm. So we kind of just realized it was kind of a dead end trying to niche down new accounts.
And also without help, it was insanely hard trying to post on all of these accounts and trying to make stories and keep it organic.
Yeah.
I just feel because we were kind of feeling as if we had one main, but we were only doing posts on just 5, 6 other accounts.
Right. And then we literally felt almost as if we needed a whole manager to help us stay organized and plan all these different things. So we kind of just went right back to the main account and a backup for the main.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just doing more just more and more Instagrams and just doing kind of the same thing, what's working really.
But the people that I do know that use it, they post probably 130 times a day. Wake up, photo of their toothbrush, photo of the fucking kitchen, photo of themselves eating, photo of their food, multiple photos of their food, a video of their food. They post so much.
All right, have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so this right there, that is a perfect example of, I just spent 45 minutes on a call with a creator And what did we accomplish that could not have been accomplished within a 5-minute text? Hey, I need a new marketing channel. You want to try this? Yes. Do you have any extra tips on? Yes, here. Done. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all that needed, but I just spent 45 minutes talking to this creator. That is my exact point of how meetings are just productive procrastination for everyone involved besides you if you're actively trying to get action items done. So I hope that helps. I hope that you fully understand why meetings are an absolute hoax and a waste of time. Regardless, I am now finally, it is now 4 o'clock and I haven't done anything but meetings. The entire day, I haven't done jack shit. But I'm now gonna turn this fucking camera off and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna get everything I need to get done. I'll pick you guys back up tonight and I think this will be the video. Bye.